Welcome to Tiger TV Live. We have some boys varsity soccer action for you here today. The Jackson Reed boys varsity Tigers taking on that of the Bell Griffins. That's Bell High School, a part of Columbia Heights Education Campus. And we're in for a fantastic matchup tonight. The Tigers, the 2 seed in DCIAA playoffs. Bell, number 3. Tigers beat this team a couple weeks back. Score of 3-0. I don't know if that got on camera, by the way. Someone just threw a football very high. That was something. Oh yeah, I can see it. They're getting that thing up there. Anyways, these two teams vying for a spot in the DCIAA championship, where they are expected to face Coolidge. Tigers were on a good run when they played Bell and won that game 3-0. Then later in the week, beat their rivals WIS, Washington International School, 1-0. Meanwhile, the record for Bell, they are 12-2-1. With that result against Jackson Reed being one of their 2 losses, their other being against the number 1 seed in the city, Coolidge. They also have a 2-2 draw against DCIAA, a team that beat the Tigers 2-1 here at Horseholm III Field. They beat Banneker last week in the quarterfinal, but then for the Tigers, the real headline grabber, that quarterfinal against Cardozo, 3-2, decided in extra time by Paxton Sand with a wonder goal. It was a goal that pretty much the whole team agreed. And they were talking, even after the game, even after all the fanfare and celebration, they agreed that game should not have been as close as it was, and it simply cannot happen again. They gotta be playing with full intensity here. And the Tigers, what they will have been watching their tape back from the Bell game, see what they did right. Watching the tape back from the Cardozo game, see what they did wrong. What they did right against Bell is they came out with intensity, and they took their goals well. All 3 of them came in the first half of that game. Bell will start this one with the kickoff. It's number 11, Flores Lopez. Start this one. And they are putting on the pressure early. Bell are great at getting out of the back. Miller going conservative, back to the keeper Jonah Beers. Under pressure and it's blocked, but it is a handball that will end the early challenge for Bell. Potter down the line with the Sand on the end of it. Sand still bursting down the left. Into the middle, Hall on it. Charlie Hall got a touch, but not nearly enough in it. Pretty easy for Michael Del Cid. throw still to come for Bell. There it is. Out for a Tiger throw off of Flores Lopez. And Flores Lopez really on top of that. Great heads-up display, but again, he will lose it for a Tiger throw. Out for a Bell throw, Luther Sand. Again, the contact off of the pass from Jose Martinez. Going up the middle. Won't be successful as Miller shields for Jonah Beers to pick it up. They're going out of the back. Dilson Cano. Now Escobar. Still trying to go out the back. It's given away in midfield. And Potter and Sand both trying to put on some pressure. And this one might turn out. Paxton Sand chopped down, free kick. They take a quick. Tommy Potter going down the left with the cross. Will be the right back, Liam Milligan, on the end of it. Back for Ferris. Now Hall going down in the box, no penalty. Cycle back to the back line. Some nice quick passes now. Ferris will go for the cross, targeting Sand. Headed away, and now I think we're going to get a foul for the hold on Luther Sand. Escobar chasing that one. Escobar's got it back. One down, but it's a Bell free kick. I don't think Charlie Hall knew it either. Okay, actually, no. It is a free kick for Jackson Reed. I think that was a pretty confusing sequence. Back to Jonah Beers. And that pressure getting to him. Chance for Bell. Up the middle, but it is instead given away. But they've got it back. Potter plays it out for a throw. Down the line, out of play, it's a throw for Jackson Reed. Takes a convenient bounce for Bell, and then another, and Beers racing to it. He'll get there first before Flores Lopez. Then real aggressive with Jonah Beers, but they'll hog it out. McInerney, back to Fodder. Calling for a switch to the near side, but instead they'll keep going down the right. Paxton Sand will take the throw-in. Give him to Ferris. Miller with the cross. Back to Escobar. Staying on his feet. Now Hall. Not the right touch, but it was initially the Tigers' ball, but now it is solidly with Bell. But Potter cutting that one out. But he got a touch to it, so it is a throw for Bell. Taken by Jose Martinez. It's being pushed back. Great moves, but won't prove successful for Bell. And now I think it looks like a free kick for Bell, so that's actually going to turn out pretty well for him. Steven Bonilla to take. Fodder getting forward, Fodder heading away. Hall gave it away. And the Sam brothers, we're going to get one back. Fair six touch. Here's Miller. Back to McInerney. And back line, and now out for a Bell throw. Picked out by Fodder twice over. Now Tigers switch side the field. Escobar, nice pass to Ferris. They got space up top with Liam Miller. They'll get the cross off, and it will actually fall to either one of the Sands. And it's taken not by Charlie Hall rather, but that one's saved by Michael Del Cid. Bell still trying to push up the middle now. They'll shift their attention to the wings, but that's where Max Fodder is very dominant, getting forward and putting it out for a throw. Potter with speed down the left. Made the player, but couldn't beat the second. Escobar getting the foot there, but then a brilliant slide tackle for Bell. Fodder picking out that attempt to go forward. Now play blown dead. Free kick for Jackson Reed. Escobar. Kano. Back to Jonah Beers. He'll let her roll, then pass it to Max Fodder. 12 minutes gone, 28 to go in the first. Miller looking for Luther Sand to go through, takes a touch. Hall on the end of it. Multitude of options for Charlie Hall, but a lot of guys back for Bell. Escobar down the line. Can Potter get there? Yes, he will, and he'll get a corner out of it. Eli Ferris is the corner taker. Can the Tigers tack one on from the flag? Ferris plays it short to Hall. He'll leave for Ferris, but it's kicked away. And Escobar now tackled. But Ferris gets involved. And it's to Miller's the last man back. He'll get it forward to Max Fodder, to center back, playing out wide. Now a foul will go against Bell. Free kick Jackson Reed in a promising position. It is Quinn McInerney and Eli Ferris standing over the free kick. Guys lined up at the box. Ferris talking Sand just a bit past him. Booted back the way of Miller. Ferris down the right to Hall and down the line again for a throw for Jackson Reed. Went quite a way down the line. This referee has been very eager to just give out fouls and free kicks left and right. And that'll be another one. And in fact, it'll be worth a yellow card. Expense of Luther Sand, as it is number 6, Brian Sanchez Rodriguez, that is down on the field still. Back up front and go for Bell. And never mind, I'll be called offside. That was, sorry, that took us a a minute to get back, but that was number 11, Martirez Yasir Flores Lopez. Perfectly placed ball, but he was offside. Now Vargas picked away by Potter. Throwing for Jackson Reed. Potter to take. Go short. Beers all the way up front. Played between the back lines. And now the Tigers can go forward. Charlie Hall losing possession. Here's Flores Lopez out wide. Trying to put back in the middle. Been left, but then taken away by Ferris. Ball takes a deflection. Bencourt getting in there. Now Sands forward. But not matching the physicality of that defender. But now he is. Paxton Sand win that one back. Forward for Bencourt. Back to the back line of Banneker. Here's Vargas. Intercepted by McInerney. Potter on the left. Here's Charlie Hall. Back to Escobar. Further back with Fodder. Now Beers, a bit precarious for just a moment. But Joshua Escobar. Lofty ball to the right, unsuccessful, but Paxton Sand gets involved, but does not maintain possession. Forward and out for a Tiger throw. Beers. None of these possessions lasting a whole long time for either side. They're both very eager to get forward. But both these defenses have risen to the occasion so far, halfway through this first half. Towards Garcia. His cross is out for a corner. Beers claims it was kind of trying to clear, but didn't need to. Or it was, yeah. Jonah Beers will roll it to Max Fodder. Miller. Now Ferris. Now Joshua Escobar. Come to the right. Sticking with it was Argenis Martinez Ramirez forcing a throw. And the Tigers get something successful out of the back. There's McInerney. Ball past Lee Miller and Bonilla, who lets it out for a throw for the Griffins. It's a free kick for Jackson Reed. Max Fodder standing over to take. Short to McInerney. Over to Kano. Left for Potter, and they'll again play it back. Not afraid to cycle through from the midfield back to the defense over and over for Beers. Nice ball to Paxton Sand, who leaves it for Ferris, playing it down the line. Delcide will claim for the arrival of Gabriel Betancourt, and it's going to be a foul against Betancourt. Bell down the left. Bears won it back and played it up. No Tigers really in the area. Ultimately comes out on Ferris. Bonilla kept it in, but that's only advantageous for Jackson Reed, but then they can't keep it in. Throw for Bell. .5 minutes to play in the first half. Bonilla will play back to the keeper, Delcide. That's McInerney. Vargas trying his utmost to shield it out, but Tigers weren't having any of it. Escobar switching sides to Miller. Beers splitting the two attackers, but the ball played by Kano. Now Bell can attack. Use Vargas. Possession will switch hands. Lovely sequence from Jackson Reed. Between the midfield and defense, can they turn into a good attack? Sand for Miller. Miller still tagging, forces a throw in a good position deep in the corner. But again, they'll just cycle it all the way back to the keeper. They're in their own half. Down the right, looking for Potter. He's got Potter. With the cross. Nothing happening. Kano's on the end of the clearance. Bit of an awkward ball. And now it is number 11, Flores Lopez, trying to go down the right. But Kano got in there with a lovely slide tackle. And now it's Escobar. Back to McInerney. He gives it away, and now Flores Lopez down the right with the cross. Out for a goal kick. 13 to play on the half. Taken off of Escobar. They'll give a foul, I think. Touched kind of aggressively as he's trying to go forward. That definitely wasn't that final challenge. It was just deemed that he gave it away too quick for it to be an advantage. Kano avoiding Flores Lopez, now planted down the left. Escobar finding Lucas Harrison. It's a bit past him, and Bell have the ball back. Harrison making a tackle, but it's not resulting in the change of possession. Though Paxton Sand might have something to say about that. So will the guy who just slide tackled him. Now play blown dead. It'll be a free kick for Bell. It's actually a man down still for Bell. Now on his feet, number 11, Flores Lopez, turning to his position. So it's going to be a drop ball. Can Bell turn to attack? McInerney makes the interception. Bit of an awkward back pass. Bell can go in the attack. Taking it off from distance. Contreras, it's blocked. Potter on the counter. Good pass to Paxton Sand. Julian Miller. Leaves for Ferris. And Escobar leaves it for McInerney. McInerney making two avoidances before still anyone's possession here. I mean, whole lot of back and forth, but it is a throw for Bell. Vargas down the line. Here's McInerney. Back to Ferris. Fodder back to Beers. John Beers upfield. Paxton Sand gets head to it now. Harrison up for Sand. Sand passing Liam Miller. Throw for Bell. 9.5 minutes to play in the first half. Escobar, Betancourt. Betancourt forward now cleared. Still pushing down the line. But possession switches hands. Here's Harrison. Miller back in the middle. Cleared for throw. Nope. Down the line, use Darwin. Escobar racing, and he'll win it back. Beers from the line. Ball on the ground to Max Fodder. Down will be cleared for a throw, and then I'll end up in Nebraska Avenue. Andrew Kieber, Tom Major, quick to get a backup ball to the sideline. Free kick, Jackson Reed. Liam Miller chopped down on the right side. McInerney will take the free kick. Six and a half minutes to play in the first half. Tigers without Luther Sand up front, but still got some good bodies. We'll cycle back to McInerney on his left foot, and Del Cid will have to catch it. Great blocking up front, but I think maybe ruled it was either a bit too close to the keeper, maybe hit his hand. Number 3, Tamer Jamal. Over Jackson Reed. Here's Adilson Kano. Shout out to the guy Sangai Ora. Down below. Here's Betancourt. Free kick for Bell. Under 5 minutes to play in the first. Bonilla come from the left to the right to take this free kick. One of the smaller players in this team has got a great leg. It's the left foot of Steven Bonilla. Put this one in the area. And now that won't come back as well, just as with the free kick that was initially turned into a goal by Bell. They're too aggressive in the box. And this referee's been calling pretty much everything. Saying it's a touch. Liam Miller in possession down the right. Miller boots it looking for Betancourt, but Del Cid calm and collected. Some subs for Bell before they take the throw-in. Another throw for Bell. Fiery slide tackle, and then another one up front for Bell. Fodder gets a foot, and now Kano clears. Now play stopped is Joshua Escobar. Down on the near side. Holding his right ankle. And Escobar limps off. He'll be replaced by Charlie Hall. But that'll be a pretty big loss if he's out for the duration. And the drop ball being pushed back just a little. McInerney down the line. He's got Betancourt. Fantastic slide tackle for all number 6 Sanchez Rodriguez. Tigers in hurry up mode. McInerney down the left. Gets a cross off. Still in the area. And Jamal wins it back. Jamal now going to ground. All on his own. Bell with just the low man taking this one forward. Kano picks it off. Flores Lopez still causing problems. He'll win it back. And he's got Vargas down the right, but won't find him. Potter picked it off. Beers blocking and holding on to that one. Here's the ball. Over the top. Sanchez Rodriguez. And playing it back up top for Bell. Kano gets in there. The linesman appealing for a foul. Now it's given, but it's against Bell. Harrison. Charlie Hall. It's out for a Tiger throw. Tommy Potter. Past the foot of McInerney. Throw for Bell there. Trying to take this one quick. Flores Lopez. So many Tiger bodies around him on the ground, and now down whistle dead. That'll do it for this first half. Still scoreless between Jackson Reed and Bell. Defensive heavyweight matchup. We will be back in 10 minutes. At Tiger TV Live. Sorry for a bit of a delayed start, but we're back. It's McNerney chopped down and at the back. He's been playing as the defensive midfielder, McNerney, today, but frequently has dropped in between the two center backs. Miller searching for that one. Gets a foot in there, but that just means it's a goal kick. Throwing for Liam Miller. Staying on the aggressiveness, but it'll be called back for it. Free kick for Bell. Pack the sand. Man, you're gonna get there now. It's Escobar back to Adilson Cano. Foul against the attacker who knocked him down. Fodder not letting number 10 Granados Contreras turn the corner. Throwing for Jackson Reed and Liam Miller to take. Pass the Sand getting up there. Luther Sand waving it for Betancourt. Paxton. Ball took some deflections from Escobar and into the safe hands of Michael Belcide. Belcide's pass. And passed and going down. They'll call it a free kick. I didn't really see a whole lot of contact in there. It was Forrest Lopez who went down. He'll win a free kick for Bell in a pretty good position. That one straightens at the hands of Philippe and Jonah Beers. Here's Cano. Bell not being given any room. That's how the Tigers win it back. They'll lose it as well. Ira Torres. Bolina. Torres turned the corner at Miller. Liam Miller kicks the ball away from him. It was a throw-in for Bell. Out for another bell throw. Towards the take again. Taking first time to very much no avail from Brian Sanchez Rodriguez. Bencourt lets that one through. And still taking it down the right. Bencourt. Torres got back. Tiger throw. Miller leaving that one for the throw. Miller's throw, looking for Sands. And Bencourt's touch will give Bell the goal kick. Potter back to Jonah Beers. Beers forward. Throwing for Jackson Reed. McNerney to Ferris. Back to Potter. Down the line to Miller. One played down the left. Potter tried to cut in. Now instead it's Bell trying to boot it upfield, but Connell got in there. Still Ferris. Storming down the right. Miller with a cross. Takes a deflection. Now Connor with decision make. He'll play it outside. We'll go out for a Bell throw. And that's probably a safer decision as opposed to trying to play it back to Beers or Fodder. 9 minutes gone in the second, 31 to go. Beers gets hold of that. Down the left. Luther Sand trying to get on it, and he'll force a throw. Still no goals in this one, and frankly, we haven't really come that close other than that goal for Bell, which is disallowed off the free kick due to the foul. Now we're at the 30-minute mark. Bencourt won't get the cross off. Man goes down for Bell. It's going to be a free kick going the other way. Straight on out for Tommy Potter. His throw will target Sand. It's picked off, and then just like that, back out for a Tiger throw. But again, these sides have just in general been pretty unthreatening. It's been taken away in the midfield countless times, and their efforts to get in the box haven't been great. And that's from both sides. And to add on to it, the referee's been calling pretty much anything. And pretty much anything against the team going forward has been the case a lot of the time. So that's another reason why we're still goalless. This referee has been really stopping a whole lot of momentum. Howard Torres. Still it's Torres. Sand gets back. Still Bell possession, but great run back by passing Sand. Out on the right. Still not taken away, now taken on over the bar. Goal kick. Ferris being pressured. Down the right and out. Throw goes away at Jackson Reed. Ferris left for Miller to take. Right back out for a Tiger throw, but they got a man down. Still man down for Bell. Miller's the throw. Miller still. Head back out for Miller and tackled for a Tiger throw. Go all the way through and clear for Escobar. He tried to get it to the Magner and he now is cleared out of there. All the way back for Jonah Beers. Pass to Betancourt. Betancourt weaving. It's taken off him by number 9, Ramirez. To the back line, Sand with the pressure. Forcing a throw for Bell. .25.5 minutes to go, and that's just a normal time. And judging off the flow of this game so far, certainly would not shock me if we go the rest of this one without a goal. Things have just been so choppy and back and forth that feels like we're destined to end this 1-0 by score 0-0. McInerney, lovely ball. Bencourt won't quite get there. That one looked like it was it, but just didn't quite fall for Bencourt. Right over the top. Into the middle now. Sand not being let to take it up as it's booted out for goal kick. Throw from Miller. Booted back upfield. Here's Joshua Escobar. Potter. Down around for Luther Sand. Still Luther Sand. We'll get a corner out of it. Miller just swing it in. Ooh. Nearly got it direct in the corner. It was not Miller, actually. That was Eli Ferris. Who is already hit. Here. Okay, it is Eli Ferris, yeah. He has already hit a goal direct from the corner flag this year. Is from that same corner flag. It was against Roosevelt in the 3-0 win. Free kick for Bell. "22 minutes to go in the second half. Coach Jean-Claude pleading for the players to stay in front of the ball. That is the message. It's been a defensive focus most of this game. That one's a bit frisky. Knock away from Kondo. Now it goes down. Penalty. It's Martinez, Yasir, Flores, and Lopez timing his run perfectly to try and get it from Kano. Timed it perfectly to kick it out from under him, and his attempt to swing the ball instead swings right into number 11, Martinez, Yasir Flores Lopez. It's a long name. And now Bell have a chance to take the lead. And again, judging off the flow of this game, this could be the win right here. Though we still have 21 minutes to play. Bell could maybe even win it with this kick. I think it is number 4. The defender, Steven Bonilla Rodriguez. Jonah Beers between the sticks. Potentially decide the Tigers' fate. Rodriguez from the spot will squeak it past Jonah Beers, and the Bell Griffins take the lead. .21 to play. And the Tigers needing to lock in severely. Situation pretty bad for the Tigers, but they've faced adversity before. And they were down going into the final minutes against Bell in the city title last year. They got an equalizer, one on penalties. This one's not over. But they need to lock in. They need to have more fluidity up front. They need to, above all, just look more dangerous going forward. That's not what that was. Down lost at the back. Brilliant moves from Flores Lopez. Now Escar getting back. And now a free kick going the way of Jackson Reed. Back to McNerney. Escobar. Now booted. Back up will be easy for Beers. 20 minutes on the dot to play in this DCIAA semifinal. Tigers, again, still a lot of soccer to be played, but they haven't been all that threatening in front of goal. Miller avoiding the tackle. Miller prods it in the middle. Lead for Escobar. Not the greatest touch, but it'll prevent Darwin from getting to it. Escobar. Attempt block from Ferris, calling for a hand. That's what they'll get. Free kick in a great position for Jackson Reed. Around that 20-yard line mark. That's where the man was stood. It's the hand against, I believe, number 9, Argenis Martinez Ramirez. Got in a great position. They've got their big bodies on the field. They've got some great free kick takers on this team. Quinn McNerney, Paxton Sand among them. Tigers with potentially the chance to answer bell. Sand descends back into the line. Charlie Hall is joined as the alternative taker. Now he'll go to the line. It'll only be McNerney to take this one. 4-man wall for Bell. McNerney. Bit beyond fodder and out. Goal kick. Now a free kick for Jackson Reed. I think it's Escobar. Again, it was Eli Ferris who was on the pitch. Quinn McInerney will take the free kick. There are Tigers lined up top. Max Fodder will join them. Heading the way. Miller retrieves back for Charlie Hall. Hall forward. Sand gets ahead to it, trying to leave for Paxton Sand. Paxton Sand. You're not letting him get an attempt off. Brilliant from Bell. Left for Ferris. Forward and intercepted. Now McInerney going down for a Jackson Reed free kick. They've been piling up these past couple minutes. Bell not backing down on this intensity. 16 minutes to play in the second half to potentially save the Tigers' season in DCIAA. But it's Bell who have the chance. But Kano deals with that well. Now down on the field. The Tigers don't want to put the stop to this one. Paxton Sand. Kano is back up. Now Miller down the right. Well played by Benito Rodriguez. Sand, left for Miller. Escobar will take it on and took a deflection very easily for Del Cid to claim. Paxton Sand winning it back. Now, Eli Ferris out for corner. Could the necessary goal come from a set piece there? Free kick attempts have not been successful. But this could prove better. Liam Miller from the corner flag to level this one. And Miller to the near side, punched away by Del Cid. And Del Cid will claim that one as well. Beers roll to Escobar. Left for Eli Ferris. We're going through the middle. It's a great chance for Bell. Still onside. Flores Lopez added to his tally. He'll take it on right into the chest of Jonah Beers. Taking it quick. That almost meant Tigers lost possession. Now they'll try to go forward. Joshua Escobar. Tommy Potter. Playing shallow at the back. It might cost him. Paxton Sand now trying to get back there, and he'll win it. Kano still down for Jackson Reed, now up. Here's Ferris. To Miller. Tiger throw from Ira Torres. Tamer Jamal onto the field, replacing Charlie Hall. Throw to Miller, short to Ferris. Left for Miller. Thought about cross on the left. Now he'll try to cross the field on the left. Potter on the end of it. But the Kano, risky at the back. Ira Torres putting on the pressure. He's won it back. Again, Bell go forward. Solid option in. Flores Lopez cut off by Escobar. And they're still doing for it. Escobar will get it forward. Bell posed a lot more danger these past couple minutes than Jackson Reed have. Jackson Reed are down. 11.5 minutes to go. Potter got touched to it. Here's Tamer Jamal. Still Jamal slide tackled. Tigers complain, but that's a pretty clean one. Potter. And Miller. Ferris. Left for Dilson Kano. These forward attempts along the ground have not been working out for Jackson Reed today. Out for a throw, which I think Jonah Beers wanted to take himself, but left it for Fodder, who throws it to him. With their sand, they're trying to use his big leg in the back. As McInerney switched forward, those two switching from the striker and defensive midfield respectively. Jamal targeted down the left. He'll get there. Now played out for Tiger throw. 10 minutes to play. Jamal getting in there again. Into the middle, falls through Eli Ferris. Eli Ferris saved by Del Cid. Out for a Tiger throw, but that was the chance to equalize it. But what a stop by Bell's Michael Del Cid. Miller with the cross. Back for Kano. Out for a goal kick. Now it is not, it is a corner. Touched off a Griffin. Tigers out the corner. They're desperate to get an equalizer, but these next few minutes will be super intense for Bell as well. Away from home, the one goal advantage. This is when things get tough. Paxton Sand from the corner flag. Short. And for a consecutive corner. Eli Ferris will take. Corner for Eli Ferris. Might take it direct again. Punch by Del Cid. Still loose. And the Tigers think it's in. But now he's clearing it away. And Del Cid always had that. I don't know what the Tigers fans saw. That was Del Cid all day, who is now holding his backside. I think maybe that one went in. It looked like Del Cid was holding it. Now they're standing over the keeper, Michael Del Cid. And again, I never saw that go in. Normally we have, the best angle in the house here on Tiger TV Live, but there are so many players in the way. So I'm not sure if they'll just rule out. I think it is a foul against Jackson Reed for their persistent charges against the keeper, Del Cid. What I'm not sure of is whether or not it ever went into the net, but that doesn't really matter. Beers. Bat to Luther Sand. Escobar. Ferris. He'll get a throw of it. Manfred Bell still down on the pitch. Tigers take it quick. Now the referee blowing on it as the Tigers would have had a chance to equalize. Mill with the throw to Hall. Taken away immediately by Flores Lopez. Potter. For Jackson Reed back to Luther Sand. Tigers need to get forward. They got 7 minutes to play. Flaming came after Jackson Reed. Don't think that's the right call, but Tigers 7 minutes away from losing their DCIAA crown. They've won it twice in a row. But as things stand, they will not be heading to the DCIAA championship at Dunbar on Wednesday. Vargas. Escobar booting it upfield. Jamal running onto it. Shoot it out for a Bell throw. So much frustration with every call of the ref. Straight up in the air. Bell head backwards. Now Bell going forward, desperate for a chance to put this game to bed for an improbable victory, and they can do it here, and they'll do just that. It's number 10, Daniel Granados Contreras, who will win this one for Bell. They will be heading to the DCIAA championship. On Wednesday at Dunbar with a chance to win their crown back for the first time since 2021. It is 2-0 Bell over Jackson Reed. 5.5 minutes to play. Barring a miracle, Jackson Reed will be staying home. They're not heading to the championship. Ben Correa to come on. Tigers need to throw everything they can at Bell, and they need to get this goal probably in the next minute or two. Still some delay before we get this one kicked off. You can see 5 Tigers lined up at the halfway line, ready to sprint into Bell territory. A couple Griffins talking to the ref. They're all going to involve now on the Bell side. So I think, at least judging from the man yelling down from the stands, should be a yellow card for Del C, and he's not coming off. Supposed to. Left foot of Luther Sand, upfield. Past McInerney and to Michael Del Cid, who will certainly take his time getting back up. Sam beaten. Here's the cross, and Bell can add to it, but advance doubles. Flores Lopez with the chance to cap the win off in style, but it won't happen. Vargas won't beat Paxton Sand. Luther Sand. Back into the middle. Cut out. Escobar. Now throw for Bell. 4 minutes to play plus added time. But this year will not be their year. Today is not today, and the year is not the year for Jackson Reed. Barring a miracle, getting back into this one. As Brian Garrett gonna get some minutes, placing Charlie Hall. Morris Lopez had Fowler beaten, but not Luther Sand. Down around that Torres, potted up in the air, easy for Beers to claim. Needs to get a boot to this one quick. McInerney prods it forward. Free kick for Jackson Reed. Off for Bedencourt. To Max Fodder. To middle with Escobar. 3 minutes now. With the Sand won't be beaten. Tiger throw. They're needing to move out lightning pace. Through in McInerney. McInerney with the cross. Past Guerra. Bedencourt. Fighting to retrieve. Bedencourt goes down. No foul. And they're inflamed on the sideline. They're convinced that it should have been a penalty. Now just seconds away from out of time. Up in the air. Will fall for Ferris. A great slide tackle from Ira Torres. That's why back the way of Jonah Beers. Gets the boot to it. McInerney still being prodded around, now up in the air. Fodder. Ford Escobar. Not long to go in this match. Fodder tackled. That's a free kick in a great position, but probably is it too little too late? Bell winning 2-0. The last chance for Jackson Reed, more than likely, just to get on the board more than anything. There's a penalty from Steven Bonilla Rodriguez, and then a goal, I believe, from Granados Contreras that have given the Bell their 2-goal cushion that will send them into the DCIAA championship for a second year in a row and a chance to win it for the first time since 2021. Into the wall from McInerney. They'll see claims. And the Bell section eagerly anticipating final whistle in this one. There it is. The Bell Griffins stunning Jackson Reed. They walk the horse from the third field and take down the Jackson Reed Tigers boys varsity soccer team, and they are moving on to the DCIAA championship. They have ended Jackson Reed's DCIAA championship run of 2 years, and they'll try to win it for the first time since the Tigers didn't win it in 2021. But that's the Tigers headed home. They are not heading to the DCIAA championship on Wednesday, but the girls varsity team are, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I believe at 4 p.m. on Wednesday at Dunbar High School. That is the Jackson Reed girls varsity soccer team facing almost certainly the School Without Walls Penguins. Hasn't been confirmed, but that's certainly the case. But that will do it for us here at Tiger TV Live. Still, soccer season not over, not even for this team. Still some state playoffs to go. And still a great week to go Tiger TV Live with that championship for the girls. And then some Halloween football on Thursday. The Tigers in there. Well, will probably be the closest game of the year against the Balloon Knights, the bottom two teams in the DCIAA Stars Division. So make sure you stay tuned for that, because we still got a good week to come. And then, of course, some soccer state playoffs to follow. But for all of us here at Tiger TV Live with Nicola Morak-Kostovsky on the camera, I am Samuel Biggie signing off.
Thank all of you so much for tuning in to another awesome episode of Tiger TV Live. Make sure to absolutely pummel that subscribe button into the ground. Make sure to take that like button and treat it out to a nice dinner. And and absolutely smash that like button. Share with a friend to show them this monumentous game for the Tigers.
Or don't, because we lost.
Or don't, because we lost. Thank you all so much for tuning in, but we've got to tune out. Tiger TV Live gang, out!